everyone, and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am, of course, your host, Aaron, and today is one of them lovely Fridays. It's a little bit chilly outside. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie, but don't worry, folks. We're still going to hit Target. We're going to hit Planet Fitness. We are going to go see the parents and have a delicious Stromboli, baby. We might see the French, watch some SmackDown, or maybe toss in a little bit of a raid. But we can't do any of that unless we begin this, so let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. This morning was a little bit hectic. I did have to get up a little bit early due to the fact that there was a little leakage from my ceiling above my oven in the kitchen. Well, that's all fixed, and after an hour and a half of waiting for someone to come and fix that shit, I left the place, and I am finally down in the Northeast where we are at our first location, and it is Target. Now, there is a little rumor that there was a release of the Pokemon Gengar and something else. It was like one of them small boxes or some shit like that, but we're going to take a look inside. We're going to hopefully cross our fingers and get one of them bad boys, and then we'll move on to Planet Fitness. Now, a little bit of a sneak peek of what's for dinner tonight. I talked about it a couple weeks ago. We're having a Stromboli, baby! So let's get into Target because we got a great day ahead of us. All right. So I decided to start in the Pokemon aisle today, like last week, just to see if there's anything back here, if there's anything new, and it doesn't look like it. Looks like they have those Labubu things that I don't know if they're real or fake. This John was open over here. This one, but it wasn't like the package wasn't open, so I didn't want to see what's inside and shit like that. So I got these One Piece 3 decks and stuff. A lot of Larkarina. I checked on the side, see if anything was cool. Just some Sonic the Hedgehog shit. Nothing exclusive. Nothing like that. We'll have to check up front and see if they have anything better up there. But right now, looks like they have nothing. It looks like they dwindled their Funko Pop section over near the WWE action figures. And it still looks like they have Sonic figures, like Tails as a cyborg. Like, what the fuck is that shit? But yeah, we're just going to move down. There's some Stranger Things, Small Johns. I think they just came out with a pre-Husky One Piece one where it's the Going Merry with Luffy on it. I still haven't seen any in the wild. And up here you got some WWE figures. You got the John Cena that we saw last week. You saw Tama Tonga. We got Solo Sikoa up here. Got a Rey Mysterio. Not 100% sure if that was here last week. I definitely know that we did see the Survivor Series 1, 2, 3 kid. Nick Aldis Build-A-Figure. I guess you get certain pieces for that guy or some shit like that from 2023. Of course, we got Bret the Him and Hart looking sweet. Some older ring gear or some awesome ring gear. I don't know. I thought he usually wore long pants and shit like that. But yeah. We got more of the rings down here. The Money in the Banks. They still got the upside down WWE steel cage, old school that they probably have never turned around. Actually, they got one up here too. I didn't even notice that. And I'm just checking over here. Still got their little booth with some Solos and the Tongas, which no one picked up. So yeah, that's what we got here. Nothing too impressive. Looks like Target is not restocking for the holidays right now. We'll check the back and then we'll go in the front. All right, so it looks like we're down to the last two Pokemon plushies over there. Gengar and some other guy. I don't know who that is. Doesn't look like a lot. Got some Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if they're redoing the back area or anything like that, but I don't think there's anything here. Nope. Nope, no One Piece little bibbity boops. See if there's any good Funko Pops over here. I don't think I've ever seen this Dwight Schrute from The Office Funko Pop, but it's not really anything special. This is what, Superman from 2025 New York Comic Con. And they got a Sonic down here too. I don't think they sold out at New York Comic Con either. So, it's another Sonic. That's about it. Nothing too great. Looks like Target's a big fail. Just trying to see if there's anything special. I'm thinking to myself, I need a Halloween costume, so maybe I should check out to see if there's anything here. I don't know if that. What's this? Softy Mates? What is this chopper? I don't know what it is. Probably not worth getting. All right, let's go check the front. All right, and in the front card aisle, it looks like they don't have anything different than last week. Actually, I think this one is pretty new. The One Piece, The Best Volume 2. I don't think I saw that last week. They had the Dragon Ball Super ones. I don't see any of those. Of course, you still have the ones with the Legacy of the Master One Piece with Zoro and Hawkeye. And yeah, doesn't look like anything else special on here. They got some bundles for the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering, which I heard was doing very poorly in sales. Warhammer Heroes, a bunch of Work Arena that no one picked it up. Garbage Yu-Gi-Oh! That no one plays anymore. And a bunch of Topps cards, which I will never find, the WWE cards. 2025 All Allure shit. Like, who the fuck buys this crap? I don't think I've ever seen Wonder's Finest. Looks like a Warhammer or some shit like that. I don't know. But nothing good. No Pokemon, nothing like that. This Target sucks when it comes to that shit. So yeah, we're gonna head to the gym. So I decided to check out the costumes that they had. I asked a representative who worked here where I could find some. And everything that I see here is all for kids. Like, I can't wear any of these. Maybe this Harry Potter John, but I don't think I would even fit in that. That Naruto outfit. Yeah, let me get in that Naruto outfit. I wonder if I still have my old Kakashi gear at my parents' from Naruto. We're just gonna scoop around here and check this stuff out. Yep, none of this shit would fit me. No Patrick hat, no Ladybug, no fake T-Rex thing. None of this. Maybe I could toss on a wig. I don't fucking know. I don't see any adult costumes anywhere. Like, I definitely said, do you have costumes? Like, what does she think I am? Like a 5-year-old? I can't even fit that Eevee. None of this. I'm gonna have to go to a Spirit Halloween. Or I can just ditch the party and just do something else. All right, let's get out of here. So once again, it is a disappointing Target run. Nothing inside that sparked our interest. No Pokemon cards. No nothing cool. And now, defeated, it is time to go to the gym. So I will see you guys afterwards. So we are now leaving the gym, and I just want to mention one thing about Planet Fitness's showers. So today the men's showers were occupied, so I went to the front and I said, hey, excuse me, can I use the women's? Because they were available. So I go in the women's bathroom, shower, whatever, and it's a single stall, so no, there wasn't like a big open space, so don't think I'm a creep or anything like that. And let me tell you something, the water pressure in the women's bathroom was so much better than the men's. So for now on, I'm going to definitely ask if I can go into the women's bathroom to shower and get myself together before I leave the gym. So, just to recap, we went to Target. Target had shit. We are going to my parents tonight. We are going to have a Stromboli. I did get a text from the guys, but it doesn't seem like anyone's really itching or responding to hang out. We got SmackDown on tonight. We got some raidage we could do. And I've got to put on my socks because I forgot my shoes in the car. And I was wearing like, what are those things called? Crocs. Yeah, I wear the Crocs in the shower. I can't stand them. And I think I'm going to have to try to find a Spirit Halloween. There is a Halloween party that I was invited to tomorrow. And I kind of do want to go. But what I'm going to have to do is first get a costume, and I don't have one of those. And you could have seen that my door was about to slam on my foot because I was holding it open. So other than that, yeah, I guess it's been a pretty productive day. No Pokemon cards, which sucks. But hey, can't win them all, right, folks? Maybe if there's a Walmart near Spirit Halloween when I go to my other friend's house later in the day, we'll find something to do, you know what I mean? And we'll find a costume or some shit. Anyway, my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We're going to more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.